Hola, buenos dias, welcome to the channel. My name is Nathan, thanks for coming back. Today we are going to look at a documentary for the World Trade Center 9/11. I know it's a couple of weeks early, 9/11 is actually 2 weeks tomorrow, but didn't really want to wait. I like these documentaries. I've always wanted to watch this one, and I never got around to it. It's on YouTube, full thing, it's about an hour and a half long. Probably split this into two halves. I'm not going to react to it all at once, but it's a pretty heavy subject, obviously. So we'll see how it goes. Apparently, this one um, has real stories in it, real people interviewed. So should be pretty interesting. So without further ado, let's get started.
Good morning. 64 degrees at 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday, September 11th. I'm Lee Harris. Here's what's happening. It's primary day, and the polls are open.
You couldn't live within or visit New York without getting a tour of the towers.
Just hearing the date on the radio is.
And if you were really interested, you might actually go to the roof.
2110, you got it coming in for building number 2 on the 97th floor. People trapped.
Stay where you are.
My dad said these buildings will last for 1,000 years. They'll be here forever.
I don't know about 1,000 years, but
It was a terrific place to work. And on a clear day, you could see the curvature of the earth. I said, no, it's not possible. It's not possible that my life is going to end this way.
curvature?
It was really
Sounds like a conspiracy to
every
me.
fiber in your body is screaming. It's like, you
Look at
gotta
that.
get outta here. You
Look at
gotta
that
get outta
flat. That is flat as a pancake. No curve there. I'm just joking, by the way. Ooh, we got a BRIT.
Tell the boys. Tell the boys I love them.
Oh, it's horrible. There is another video of all the actual recordings from people, and I can't bring myself to watch that one. It sounds devastating. Just the acting is enough.
So where are you from? London?
I'm from the south coast, a place called Hayling Island.
I've never heard of that. Yikes.
In less than 2 hours from this moment, both towers of the World Trade Center will be in ruins. A further 3 aircraft will have been hijacked and crashed, and thousands of lives changed forever.
It never gets any easier to watch. It never does. That apparently is the only known footage of the first tower being hit. Lots of the second. That's the only one of the
This
first.
film looks at the events at the heart of the unfolding disaster through the eyes of the people who were there, and shows minute by minute what really happened inside the World Trade Center on the day America came under attack.
Jesus Christ. Imagine seeing that from your desk.
I heard the bang. I thought it was thunder. So he goes, look outside. I looked outside. I said, holy, it looks like a plane hit it or something.
Billions of TV viewers around the world have grandstand views of the unfolding events.
I was one of them.
But people inside the towers know almost nothing.
I think I was 10, 11.
The man who knows the Twin Towers inside out is construction manager Frank DeMartini. He has overseen the rebuilding work following a bomb attack in 1993.
I just got home from primary school. It was about 3 o'clock in the UK. I remember watching it on
Hey, do you know
TV.
what happened? No idea. I'd say the building moved 10, maybe 12 feet. More like 20.
See, people are always quite doubtful about that. When they say it moved 10 to 12 feet, it sounds pretty outrageous. I mean, obviously, if you think about two people like laid on the floor, that's very long, and you're thinking it can't move that much. But you got to remember that the tower itself is over 1,000 feet high. There's a video here on YouTube. I watched it once before. I'm gonna pull it up now. It's only about 10 seconds long. It's a video of the plane impacting the second tower, and the author, the poster, whatever you want to call them, they slowed the video down, and I'll just watch it. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see the tower swaying. It's crazy. Ah, I thought I wasn't going to find it. Here it is. So, I say they've slowed it down, sorry. They sped it up ×8 so you can actually see it moving. So let's take a look at this. Look at that. Look at that sway. Look at it rocking. Look at it. It's terrifying. Watch the left building. Look at that. Imagine being a human being in there while that's swaying like that. Anyway, yeah, him just saying that just reminded me of that video.
Yeah. Honey, find somewhere less smoky. Alan's office, maybe? Stay there till they find a way out. Mac, Pablo, and me, we're gonna check out the rest of the floor.
Frank's wife, Nicole, also works at the World Trade Center as a structural inspector for an engineering firm.
Electric 1 to 12.
You think the building's all right? If the slip joint's held, yeah.
Mac?
Yeah.
Try to persuade him to come down. Please.
Okay.
Is it the North Tower as well where they tell them not to evacuate, or is that just the South? Because I'd be getting the hell out of there.
Destroys 6 floors of the North Tower. Though all levels were designed to be smoke and fire resistant, smoke penetrates through the remaining floors to the top within a minute of the impact.
Listen up, everybody, please. Everyone, please, we've got to stay calm. Can you listen up? I am going to call the emergency services. They will be with us shortly, okay?
These guys didn't have a chance.
The conference suites at Windows on the World is Christine Orlando.
We need to check the elevators. Sir, could you do that, please?
Elevator.
Out there, thank you.
Come on, mate, wake up.
Yes, hi, this is Christine, Assistant GM of Windows. We're getting no direction up here. We're having a smoke condition. We have most people on the 106th floor. The 107th floor is way too smoky. We need to know where to direct our guests and our employees as soon as possible.
Is this a real recording, or... Oh no, it's an actor.
Yes.
Okay, dear, go back in 2 minutes.
Okay.
This just in, you are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. Clearly, something relatively devastating happening this morning there on the south end of the island of Manhattan.
Relatively devastating.
Just 6 floors below the impact, financial trader Hong Shu and his co-workers have no idea what has happened.
You can't just hang around waiting for something to happen.
I mean, all respect to these guys, because obviously I've never been in that situation. I'm sure they were terrified. I can't imagine what it's like being there. But at the same time, if I'm in like one of the tallest buildings in the world, and I'm 80 floors up, okay, and then suddenly there's a huge explosion and the ceiling has fallen down on me, I'm not going to be stood there on the phone. I am out of there. I am gone.
We looked around. The ceilings caved in, and we didn't know what happened.
Come on, kiddo. We need to get out of here.
Hong's co-workers include Harry Ramos, head trader.
You're not coming with us?
I think we should stay here and wait for instructions.
But why? It's an emergency.
Somehow I remembered in 1993 there was an incident in World Trade Center, and some people died, not because of the bomb, but because they were stepped upon exiting the building.
Han, the building just moved 10 feet. It's not safe.
Folks, come on, gotta go.
Yeah.
No, I'm staying.
People,
And good luck.
And you too.
See you at Max for lunch.
Good luck, bye.
Sorry, your call cannot be taken right now.
You sit there on the
Within
phone while
minutes
your
of the
office
first
is
impact, the
disintegrating
911
around
phone
you.
system is clogged with people calling the emergency services.
I want you out the building, ma'am.
Sir, there are emergency services on their way to you.
Evacuate the building.
Get out.
Emergency services are on their way.
Most of the people who are able to choose to evacuate the North Tower.
Thank you.
Others choose not to. And for a very simple reason. They have been told not to.
All personnel, remain at your desks. Please remain at your desks.
Calling on the 43rd floor. What are we supposed to do?
It reminds me of the more recent tragedy here in London. Well, I don't live in London, but here in the UK, down in London, with the Grenfell Tower, where that was on fire, and they were ringing the fire brigade, and they were saying, "Oh, stay put, stay there." And you're in this huge high rise. It's on fire. Leave. Just get the fuck out of there.
We want you out the building, ma'am. Do not use the elevator. Use the stairwells. Evacuate the building.
But they're saying not to.
All personnel, remain at your desks. Please remain at your desks.
I'm gonna put you on hold. PA's telling them to stay where they are.
What? Can we turn it off from here?
No.
From here? I love the accents. What? I can't do it.
With the plane's impact, the building's vital systems have begun to malfunction and its structure is damaged. Even 70 levels below the impact, ceilings are buckled and doors jammed. Because of the angle of impact of Flight 11, all stairwells and elevator shafts to the upper levels are cut off. Over 1,300 people are trapped.
Ugh.
There is no way out, and no rescue plan.
What a fucking nightmare.
Sir! Sir, did you check out the elevators?
Yeah, but they're all burned out.
The thing is as well, this here is all, it's guesswork really. This is acting, because none of these guys survived. None of them. These guys are sadly gone. So we don't know what they were saying here.
This is Christine calling from the North Tower of the World Trade Center. We need help. The people are asking whether they can break the windows. They can't breathe. Can we break the windows?
No. For the moment, do not break the windows.
Don't break the window.
Call back in 2-3 minutes.
Thanks. Great. Check out the roof.
That is apparently a not a well-known, but a very important tip when you're in a fire. Breaking the window is probably apparently one of the worst things you can do, because, well, fires need oxygen. If you break that window, you let all of that oxygen in, all that fuel, and what is already a raging fire just goes whum. One thing I've always wondered here is, obviously this was in 2001, 23 years ago. Imagine what this would be like today if this happened today. You'd have, my God, I don't even want to think about it. You'd have people in the tower, live streaming. You know what I mean? You'd have people saying, "Look at me, I'm here," blah blah blah. You'd live streaming your own death. You'd have people flying drones right up to the top windows, right in the faces of the windows. Can you imagine that? People begging you for help on a drone. Upload it to YouTube, million hits. Oh, just...
Once we turned the corner onto Canal Street, what we saw was a nightmare. So I was looking at 20 floors of fire, which translated into 20 acres of fire. And
Okay, come on, guys, move it through. Watch your step. Come on, come on, come on, fellas.
New York Fire Department crews arrive at the North Tower within minutes of the first plane hitting.
Your tools down, fellas.
Among them, Captain of Ladder Company 6, Jay Jonas.
one of the firemen from Rescue 1 said what we were all thinking. He came out and he said, "We may not live through today." And we all looked at him and he says, "You're right." And we stopped and we took the time to shake each other's hands and wish each other good luck.
Not yet, guys. They've had their orders. We haven't had ours yet.
But out of all those guys I was surrounded by, I'm the only one who's alive. They all perished.
There is a movie based on a ladder company with Nicolas Cage in. I don't know if it's them, but I have seen it. It's a good movie.
Try another one?
Yeah. I say we go back to the sky lobby. Maybe take an elevator if it's working. If not, find another stairwell. At least the beast going to the gym, huh?
Tell me about it.
While many wait in their offices and others try the long journey down, some
Jesus
can't go
Christ.
anywhere. On the way from breakfast in the staff canteen when the plane hit, a Port Authority employees, Jan Demscher and Al Smith.
We dropped a few floors.
Oh my god.
So, what do we do now?
For all they know, it could simply be a routine fault with their elevator.
How could it be any worse? Oh yeah, stuck in an elevator.
We have a large explosion in the building.
And finally, a voice came over the intercom, not the recording that it normally gives. A voice came over and said, "We have had a large explosion in the building."
Port Authority. We have a large explosion in the building.
And that was it. And there was no more.
Imagine hearing that and then it cuts out.
The line dead. And we never speak again with the man on an intercom.
It was a woman,
When
wasn't it?
you're inside, it's still like a cat in a cage. I don't have any clue what's happened outside elevator or in the building. I said, we have to make a decision. Nobody gonna come and help us.
I think we're gonna have to find our own way out.
The trapped security room operators are now dealing with an emergency inside their office as well as outside.
But we still can't get out. Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, this is Melanie. I'm with the conference.
I see. Where exactly are you?
Still doing their job.
Number the door won't open.
That's commitment.
You need a swipe card.
Well, we haven't bloody got one.
Well, in that case, I can't help you.
Can you open them from down there?
I'm sorry we're not able to do that from here.
So what are we going to do?
I'm afraid you're gonna have to find a way down.
We've tried, but we can't.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh god. I'm
Even
sorry,
if
but there must be a way of
Melanie and
getting
the
that door
delegates
open.
could make it onto the roof. Escape is impossible. There are no official plans for helicopter evacuations, and pilots have already decided the risks of trying are too high.
Frank! Oh, Frank, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, do we know what happened?
No, but whatever it was, you're leaving. The stairwell's clear.
What about you? Aren't you coming?
No, when I get everyone out, I'll come down.
Why is she still there?
People trapped up here. I know this building. I know how to get them out. Now, I know what you're thinking. Don't. I'll be fine.
Frank.
I say we.
You feel like if your long-term partner was making that decision, I'm gonna go back up, I'm gonna help people, and you wanted to get out, would you really accept and just hug them and go, okay, be careful? I would drag them out of that building. I would say, yeah, I know there's people up there, but you are coming with me. Now. Don't take no for an answer. You know what I mean?
We check out the tech room. Sure. Hey. I'll see you in a few minutes. Come on, let's go.
Just got hold of his ankle and just said, I am not letting go until you fucking come with me.
Insurance company MetLife.
And I'll often say it was as if on a summer evening, sometimes every year or maybe every other year, you hear a thunderclap. And I'm one step into the hallway, holding the door open. And I was struck by the blackness. It was the deepest, the richest black that I had ever seen.
Anybody there?
Can you be certain that your keys are going to work?
Hello?
And I was frightened. I was very frightened. So instead of continuing down the hall, I went back into our office and let the door close. If I had gone down the hallway and died, it would have been better than living with this knowledge of, hey, you know what, when it came right down to it, I was a coward. It was actually our two co-workers on the other side down that hallway that ended up dying on that day. And I often think now, perhaps I should have continued down that hallway.
So how does he get out then?
50.
By the way, I forgot to say, this documentary that we're watching here was filmed in 2006, so 5 years after 9/11. I'm just wondering what they look like now, basically, these real people, because we're talking 2006. Another 18 years has gone by now, so I wonder what they think about it now.
But it's concrete.
No, it's not. It's sheetrock.
Hey, he's right.
It's sheetrock.
It's plasterboard.
Plasterboard, there you go, I was going to say. Speak the King's English, it's plasterboard. Sheetrock.
We have to have air. The fresh air is going down fast. I am not exaggerating. Can we break a window?
You can do whatever you have to do to get the air.
Break a window, somebody! Break a window!
That's supposed to be good as well. The flight that fought back. Might watch that. These are horrible, these ones, where you can see them above the impact, because you just know that they're gone. They are.
No, help is on its way. We just have to wait.
Nobody's coming. It's just us.
Hey, no, stop! What the hell are you doing? You trying to kill us all? You break the window, you're gonna let the air in. Get away from the window. This whole place will be in flames in minutes. Come on.
But I told you.
And I saw coming down behind them outside
Looked like a suit or something.
a man's suit.
Oh
And
god,
I
not
said to
the
myself,
jumpers.
Why would anyone do that?
This is the worst part of it.
Who would throw a suit out the window? What is that
Ugh.
about?
More than 100 people jump or fall from the upper floors of the North Tower.
Ugh. The noise as well. Imagine like being a business person on the morning of 9/11. You know, you get up, get out of bed, have a shower, put your suit on, make a bit of breakfast, bit of toast, just going about your normal day, and then like not knowing that in an hour's time you are going to be throwing yourself off a building. You're going to be jumping to your death. Just blissfully unaware. Awful. Just, Jesus, I got no words for what they must have been thinking on the way down.
We went to her apartment and that. Her answering machine was just full with messages. No more could be that friends were calling her.
Just 130 feet away in Building 2, the South Tower, the picture is confused.
God, I forgot about Building 2.
Some people have seen or heard the disaster which struck the North Tower. Without waiting for the picture to clear, many have taken the decision to evacuate.
See, I'm on the fence about this. Would you evacuate number 2 if you saw what happened at 1?
Given the risk of large numbers of civilians outside in the plaza blocking access for police and firemen, announcements make it clear that the South Tower is safe.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Because you're in a completely different building, but it is so close to the other one.
Building staff are turning people back, convincing them it will be safer if they stay where they are.
Had I known that this building
was on fire next door and a plane had gone into this building, I would never have gone back up.
They're not persuading them. They're getting in their way.
Building 2 is secure. There is no need to evacuate Building 2.
Manslaughter. I wonder if they survived, you know? The security that turned them back. And how they feel if they did.
Within short order, it became clear that we had to leave because the smoke was getting frightening.
Hey, guys, this way. Follow me.
The smoke was so thick and so black, and I could not see. And as I'm walking down the hall through this blackness, I'm thinking to myself, well, you're going to die of suffocation, of smoke inhalation. How many breaths do you need to take of smoke-filled air before you actually pass out? Is it measured in the number of breaths, or is it measured in a number of minutes? Is there a period of time when you're breathing in smoke that you can feel yourself being overcome, or does it happen instantaneously? I did not know.
It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the answers to those. I really don't. I would assume you'd pass out.
Yes, sir. You have a 2:30 followed by 4:15.
In this confined area with the door closed now, it actually seemed quite safe.
Well, I'll see what I can do, but we're having a bit of problems with the phone.
She's still working.
When they came in, I was surprised that they were there.
Well, we have a situation here.
I'm sorry. Do you have a fire extinguisher?
Did you not
On the
hear
wall above the cupboard.
the huge fucking explosion above you?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, her picture's
Yes, sir.
crooked.
Well, I can't do that right now, sir.
She must have felt it.
No, there's a lot going on around here right now.
She's still organizing meetings.
Yes, sir. I'll do it first thing tomorrow morning, sir.
I don't think so.
I said
Taking
to
a week
myself,
off.
Look, you have to do something. Within 2 seconds, I realized what a ridiculous task I was trying to accomplish. I was trying to put out this inferno with this stream of fluid that couldn't have been more than a quarter of an inch wide. And at that point, I knew we were in trouble.
He's still on the phone. He's still on the blower. Who is he trying to call?
Harry Ramos has reached the main elevator hallway on the 78th floor.
Everybody okay back there?
I wonder what the building safety codes were for that building, and if they were kind of up to requirement at the time.
Okay, last one. I'm feeling lucky.
I know the new building has a dedicated stairway for firefights to go up. That's all I know. Bruh. Leave. Are you kidding me?
Whereas nearly everyone in the building is heading down, 3 civilians are heading up. Frank DeMartini, Pablo Ortiz, and Mac Hanna.
This way, down there. I need you to get a message to her.
Sure. What about you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I gotta go. Thanks, Diana. This way, Dan. Hey, let's keep moving, huh?